Hello and welcome to Who is Best, a show where
my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard.
Please subscribe. Tales of Arise is the newest game in the series and veered slightly from previous titles, mostly by making combat simpler. But don't let the humble attempt to appeal to a broader audience fool you. Tales of Arise embodies the spirit of the Tales games. Nothing shows us more than the love that went to the 6 playable characters. Today, we will be asking which character is best in Tales of Arise. Now, as is consistent with the series, you control one character while the other 3 party members are controlled by the AI. The AI is, well, AI. It's not bad, it's not good, it's just there. Now, we will be considering stats, range, attack animation speed, party synergy, how well the character plays both as an AI partner and a controlled one, and finally, accessibility. Oh, and don't forget to stick around till the end where we'll reveal the optimal party as well as a bonus list. Now let's get started with the tier. Alright, there really isn't a character I would categorize as a crap tier character in Tales of Arise, so we'll move on to the low tier. Kisara has one of the greatest butts of the 21st century. This thing became a meme faster than Sega churns out crappy Sonic games. Unfortunately, while they put a lot of detail into her thigh gap, they forgot to make her useful. You see, Kasara is built out to be a tank. Her massive shield can block most attacks, and she can even heal herself. Yes, she's slow, but what's the problem? Well, first, as an AI, Kisara is the worst. She can't draw aggro, will burn through CP to heal herself constantly, and dies often. If controlled, Kasara is still terrible. The major issue is that the aggro calculator is kinda broken in this game, and she's also a character designed to take damage, which doesn't work out very well. Seeing as the tanking strategy just doesn't work here, Kisara is better left on the bench or in your heart. The mid-tier. Dolim is an interesting case. He's built as a jack of all trades, but his usefulness in the late game comes almost exclusively from his earth and dark damage and his healing abilities. You see, in Tales of Arise, you die. A lot. Reviving and healing become pivotal in difficult boss encounters, and Dolim acts as a backup to your main healer, Xion, with the only other reviving art in Arise. Due to this, he can actually make it into the best endgame team. All of his heals are single targets, so that poses an issue when things get tense. He's not going to replace Xion's disgusting healing abilities, but one of the best parties in dire situations will usually include this guy. Oh, and he can get a DLC art that gives him an AoE healing ability, but DLCs are dumb. If you look up glass cannon in the dictionary, Law's face would be there smiling back at you. Did you ever see that terrible M. Night Shyamalan movie, Lady in the Water? In there's this character that only works out a single arm. His life is a pathetic mess, but his oversized arm serves a single purpose at the end of the film, saving the day. Yeah, that's Law. First of all, his AI is straight up garbage, jumping into every single situation with the subtleness of Chris Pratt's Mario accent. Pretty much what I'm saying is, he'll die. A lot. If you choose to control him, player skill will determine if this guy is either the strongest DPS known to man, or you suck worse than binary code. With well-timed evasions and his awakening buff, you can easily tear through enemy HP, but low defense, magic defense, and resistance just leave this guy feeling slightly unpredictable, landing him in the mid-tier. The top tier. Rinwell is your dedicated caster and an elemental witch capable of the highest damage numbers in the game. One of the downfalls of Rinwell is being disrupted during casting. Often, you'll have to switch control of her to move her away from the fray of battle. But her damage is consistent and devastating, delivering AoE elemental attacks that can cover the entire field. She also has the ability to steal astral arts, disrupting enemy casters from firing deadly spells. Unlike Law, Rinwell actually works fairly well as an AI partner. Most enemies will attack the controlled player, giving her an opening for her spells to wind up. Ultimately, if you can keep her from being disrupted, she can be one of the better characters in Tales of Arise. The God tier. The only 2 characters you need in this game are Xion and Alvin. Xion is your best healer with multiple AoE heals that are pivotal in harder battles. There isn't really a team composition where she isn't the best choice. She also can sort of break the game with Trace Ventos spamming, which can cause incredible single target damage. Revitalize heals the entire party to full health, and with Mystic Crest equipped, she can spam both damage and healing arts almost non-stop. Oh, Did I also mention she's a long-range character, which means that her AI is incredibly dependable, though controlling her may net you one of the best characters in Arise. The only real issue with Xion is that if she's not supported by Dolim, then during a single battle, she can only die as many times as you have items to revive her, which is usually about 15. But all in all, Xion's a Sundir Space Princess healer god. The final member of the god tier is Alvin. Duh. Alvin is your best DPS, and when supported by Xion and Dolim, will take down enemies with ease. Alvin's Flaming Edge gives him the ability to sacrifice HP for increased damage. Done correctly with buffs and timing, you can hit like a nuclear bomb, with broken oversights like spamming Demon and double Demon Fang from a safe distance. Oh, and don't forget that his high crit rate pairs well with AG recovery, meaning that you can practically attack non-stop. Overall, he is a beast on the battlefield that, if supported, can take down even the hardest enemies. Now, as for optimal party, take control of either Alvin or Xion, spamming their best attacks. Rinwell is a great third choice, and depending on how confident you are, you can either bring Law or Dolim as your fourth. Law's AI is crap, so if you're not planning on controlling him, then bring Dolim in for that extra security. And that's my list. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you all later. Bonus round. Top 10 best dressed warriors. Go. Number 10, Rinwell's Farmer's Clothes. Number 9, Kisara's Vacation Bikini. Number 8, Dolim's Chic Vagabond. Number 7, Alvin's Ragged Clothes. Number 6, Rinwell's Rapscallion Swimsuit. Number 5, Xion's Les Ferroquis. Number 4, Kisara's Guardsman Armor. Number 3, Law's Gale Shinobi. Number 2, Alvin's Reconciler Armor. And number 1, Xion's SWEQO2F.